Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. So, can anyone confirm whether my screen is visible to you all and my video?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
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 Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so my screen and my video is also visible. Yes, okay, just a minute. Okay, okay. So, you all had your breakfast? I believe so. Okay, and yeah, it's a cloudy day here in Kerala. That's in my place. And is it raining anywhere? In any of your places, is it raining?
No, ma'am.
No rains. Okay. So North India rains are mostly not expected now. But in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, in these two states, there are high chances to rain. Even we are expecting a rain by this afternoon. Okay. All right. And guys, today is Sunday, and just we have one more week left for your schools to reopen. So are you all excited to go back to your schools?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Okay.
my school will open on June 17th.
17th. Okay, so you have nearly 20, yeah, 25 days, nearly 25 days. Okay, so your school must have closed lately, right? That's why the reopening
Yes.
date is also, yeah, the reopening
Yes.
date is also delayed. Okay. Anyways, for most of the students, the classes begin on June 1st. Or one of my students was saying that the classes are reopening on June 4th. Okay. So, anyways, whatever be it, June 1st or June 4th, on an average, you are having 1 week. So, those who are going to class 8, 9, and 10, I would like to say that you, so far, whatever you have done or whatever you have did during your academic year doesn't matter now. So, those who are going to class 8, from class 8, okay, this is applicable for students for students those who are entering class 8 or above that, you have to be a little bit serious. The reason is nothing but by being serious, it doesn't mean that you should always sit with your book and study all the time. Okay? Work while work and play while play. That is the concept that I would say. Work while work, play while play. It's a very common philosophy. So whenever you have to work, you should sit and work. And whenever you have to play, of course, you have to play also. And while working, do not think about playing. And while playing, also do not think about your work. Because that will give you a zero result. The net result will be zero. Because we cannot exist only with work or only with play. This life is just like the two sides of a coin. Yes, we want both leisure as well as we have to focus on our academics. So academics is something that is inevitable. Without education, life is a waste, I would say. Okay. Also, there is one more thing. As you decide to dedicate more time for your academics, you will be coming across a lot of opportunities like scholarship exams, some kinds of talent search exams, in which the syllabus would be the same, more or less the same as what you are studying in your academic syllabus. So, what happens if you're strong at academics? You can easily crack those scholarship exams or competitive exams, and the rewards are also very interesting there. A simple example is the NMMS exam, National Means Come Merit Scholarship. So that is for students who are entering to class 8, and that exam is expected in December 2026 or in January 2027. Okay, this exam mostly comes in the month of December or January every year, and this is for students of class 8. So even those who are here in class 7 or class 6, you can keep this in mind. Just you can put this point in mind. Once you prepare well for that, every month you will be getting 1,000 rupees as scholarship for 4 years. So just see what is the amount that you're getting. For 4 years, you will be getting a total of 48,000 rupees, which is nearly half a lakh. Okay, so let me say, like, let us put 2,000 extra in some way. Okay, you imagine that you get a lottery or you get some pocket money, 2,000. Add this 2,000 and 50,000 is there in your hands. That will be directly deposited to your bank account. Okay, so no need to waste these kinds of opportunities, right? So definitely make use of your time in a valuable way and today's session is like AI for everyday life. And this is the kind of session that aims to help you focus on your academics with the help of using some simple AI tools in your everyday life. All right. Okay, so I think we can begin the session. In the last class, that is on the last before Sunday, we started this session, AI for everyday life. We discussed what are the uses of AI. First of all, we discussed what is AI. Yes, so this is a simple recap for those who have not attended the previous session. Last Sunday, we did not have a class. So the first part was conducted the last before Sunday. Okay, so let me give you a simple recap of what is AI. So here you can see AI or artificial intelligence refers to the ability of machines to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as learning, problem solving, and decision making. So, for students who are not aware of the real meaning of AI, so I think even the kindergarten kids would now know what is AI. Even if they do not know the expansion, they would know what is AI. And of course, today's kids are very smart and they would say AI means artificial intelligence. So, what is this artificial intelligence actually? So, artificial is something that is man made. Yes. And what about intelligence? Where does it come from?
Intelligent.
Okay, intelligence comes from intelligent. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Intelligence comes from any resources. Is there any resource for intelligence to be extracted?
Ma'am, knowledge.
Yes, exactly. It's from knowledge, and knowledge is properly utilized by which creature, and that is also very common. It's familiar to everyone.
Human.
Ma'am, human.
Exactly. Human beings, yes, human beings or man. Man is the main resource of intelligence. So it doesn't mean that the other creatures are not intelligent. Of course, for their standard of living, they are intelligent. So let me take dogs or cats or even fish. They are also intelligent, but not as good as human beings. The reason is human beings need to complete a lot of tasks in our everyday life. So, for example, you have to brush your teeth, you have to take bath, you have to dress up yourself, you need to go to school. But does any of the other creature needs to do all these things? They simply have to eat, they have to find food, eat, spend time with their own family, that is whatever be the type of family, and they want to sleep. That's it. So they don't have to perform any of these regular tasks, just like human beings. But according to human beings, we have to perform multiple tasks a day, and that requires a very good amount of intelligence. So intelligence is extracted from human brain actually. So without the proper human brains functioning, proper intelligence cannot be developed. So artificial intelligence is developed with the help of human beings who are natural. Okay, so from natural human beings, artificial intelligence or simply what we call AI is generated. That is what is given here. AI refers to the ability of machines to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. So without human intelligence, no AI tool can perform properly. Even today, there are certain AI tools that can give you accurate answers. I'm not saying no, but still, if you ask some complicated questions, AI may not be able to give you the right answer. So if you keep on asking the same thing again, no, it says, I can't understand. Can you please rephrase? I'm sorry, it's my bad. It sends messages like that. Okay, so from that we can understand it is not the mistake of AI, rather, it is the capacity of that particular AI tool. Certain AI tools are like that. Okay, so I'm not mentioning any specific name now. Once we discuss the different tools that we are using every day, I will give you certain examples. All right. So, what is the use of AI? Next, let's see what are the uses of AI. AI is used primarily in learning and then in problem solving, also in decision making. So, giving an example for each, imagine you want to learn more about the concept of photosynthesis. Okay. And you also want to know about the respiration in plants. We know that photosynthesis takes place in plants. Also, respiration happens in plants. In every human, not, I'm sorry, in every creature, in every organism, respiration do takes place. But you want to know the difference between respiration and photosynthesis in plants. And whatever is given in your book is not very sufficient for you to understand. So you want a better clarity, better understanding. So immediately you are picking up your phone. Either you are using the common tools like Google Gemini or Chat GPT or Meta AI. You are using any of these and you are asking a question. And immediately that particular tool is giving you an answer. So this is where learning happens using AI. So like Meta or Google Gemini can give you the right answer or ChatGPT. Okay, and then next comes problem solving. Problem solving is very common because you come across a question in math, you don't know how to solve it. Just you can send the question to AI in different ways. Either you can send as a text message or as an image or even as a voice message. Okay, and the solution for that particular problem would be given. And finally, decision making. Decision making is something that is very interesting about AI. Say, for example, imagine that you are confused. You are in a state where you do not know which doctor you have to consult for some particular ailment. Okay. So some people are referring you to a neurologist and some people are referring you to an ortho. Neurologist is a person who treats the disorders of nerves, and whereas an ortho or an orthopedian is someone who treats bones. Okay, so you are having a severe hand pain or you are having a severe limb pain, but you are confused whether it is the disorder of my nerves or is it an ortho issue. Is it related to my deficiency of something in my bones? Okay, now you are in a dilemma. Okay, you know you are not sure to whom you have to consult. So what you can do, just you can go to Meta or ChatGPT, whatever tool you are using, tell them or tell it whatever is the problem that you're facing, whatever problem you're facing, then what are the suggestions that you have got, and also what you think, because you will personally have a perspective, right? So I think this has to be resolved with the help of a neurologist, or I think I have to go to an orthopedian. Whatever be it, express your views also, because sometimes this AI tool asks you, what do you think? Okay, so based on that, it can give you a very systematic generated message. Okay, after giving all these inputs, see what that particular tool is saying. Okay, definitely it will give you a clarity about your thoughts, your troubles, and the feedback that you have got from others. And also from that, you can come to a decision, you can come to a conclusion about whom you have to consult. It doesn't mean that it is the right or the best answer. Below, after all the contents, the message would be given like this. Please do consult a doctor before taking any medical step or before taking any medical attention. So that is actually given to make it clear that AI is not the ultimate judge or AI is not the ultimate doctor. You have to consult a proper physician and then take up a solution. Okay, so but decision making is happening here in a very simple way. So you were in a complex mindset. You were very confused. But AI helped you to break down your issue into simpler steps. It's just like it is a block. You had a block in your mind. You were in a great confusion, in a deep dilemma. And what happened with the help of these AI tools? Your this big block was broken into smaller blocks, simpler blocks. So what happened? You started getting more clarity. All right. And also AI is essentially about creating computer systems that can think, learn, and act in ways that human beings do. Of course, why we are creating AI? It is to think like human beings, it is to learn like human beings, and to act like human beings. AI also should learn every day. Just like we learn, we keep learning every day, AI should also learn every day. Only then it can give responses to answers that we keep asking to these tools. So it is also a constant learner. It should be able to learn think and act like human beings. And John McCarthy is the person who is widely considered as the inventor of AI. So he is credited with inventing and coining the term artificial intelligence in 1956. So that credit goes to Mr. John McCarthy, and the term AI was founded. It was coined in 1956. So just see how many years before this term was coined? 70 years, right? Yeah, 70 years back itself, AI was already named. Okay. And then the uses of AI were also discussed. AI's uses are, the first one is learning. So AI systems can learn from the data that human beings give and improve their performance over time. Next is problem solving. Like as we discussed, AI can analyze certain situations. It can understand the situation, then identify the patterns and also come up with solutions. Moving on to the third step, decision making. AI can make informed choices based on the information that is available. So whatever information you give to AI, based on that alone, it can give you a response. So whatever you give, the output would be based on that. Okay, just like what we have studied in we have studied in the IT classes, input, process, and output. Yes, so whatever input is given, based on that, only the output can also be expected. You can't say that AI is not good, it's a waste, or my AI tool is not working properly. The reason could be not because that particular tool is defective, rather the details that you had given to that particular tool may not be sufficient. அது வந்து பத்தாம வந்திருக்கலாம். You must have given a better you must have given a proper detailing or a better explanation of whatever doubt you have. So only if you make that clear, it can also give you a satisfying answer to you. All right. So AI can make informed choices based on available information. நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்களோ அதுக்கான இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் தான் அதுக்கு கொடுக்க முடியும். So whatever doubt, just like I say, whatever you ask me, I can help you clarify the doubts. Otherwise, if you don't ask me your doubts, I will not know. So only if you say clearly, properly, then I can answer it accordingly. And this is called by a technical term prompt, AI prompt. Okay. So based on the quality of your prompt comes the answers. If your prompt is good, it is accurate, then the response will also be accurate. Whereas if your prompt is not good, it is not clear, then we cannot expect an accurate response. Got it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, all right. So I'm trying to make this session maximum easier for you so that you don't have to scare about AI and you can start using it in a very efficient way. And the fourth use, there is just one more use of AI, that is AI can perform cognitive functions. So what are cognitive functions? Let us see. Cognitive ability or cognitive functions are nothing but to recognize certain terms, to understand it, or to think about it, and then to give a proper answer. Just like we discussed it about how AI gives you prompt responses or proper responses. Based on an accurate prompt, AI can give you proper responses. Similarly, AI aims to replicate human cognitive functions. What is meant by to replicate? Replicating means to copy. Okay, it is just copying human functions like perception, reasoning, and creativity. So, just like how human beings think, AI will also think because AI should be able to learn, think, and act. We said that. So, AI also learns whatever input you are giving, that is, whatever prompt you are giving, it thinks. That is called perception. And then it must be able to give a reason. So it can also do reasoning. And finally, creativity. Creativity is that it will lead you to the right direction. Okay, so now let us get introduced to some common AI tools. This was started in the last session and we simply discussed the use of chat GPT in the last class. So I want someone who can read this definition alone. The use of ChatGPT was done in the last class. We tested how to use ChatGPT. Okay, we have Samshipta. You can read the first paragraph alone. Okay, yeah.
ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a powerful chatbot created by OpenAI using artificial intelligence and natural language processing to generate human-like conversational dialogue. It's a type of generative AI, meaning it can produce text based on inputs.
Okay, very good, very good. Thank you, Samshipta. So, ChatGPT is a powerful chatbot. So, basically, ChatGPT is used to give you messages or responses based on chats. So your input or the prompt should be in the form of chat, and ChatGPT can give you the best results, the best responses in the form of chats again. Okay. So it is a powerful chatbot created by OpenAI. OpenAI is the name of the company who invented ChatGPT using artificial intelligence and natural language processing to generate human-like conversational dialogue. So artificial intelligence and at the same time language ability was also inbuilt in ChatGPT so that it can give you human-like responses to whatever question you ask to it. So it's a type of generative AI, meaning it can produce text based on inputs. Generative means the output is based only on the input. Again, whatever input you give, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ madri the output தான் you will get. So if your input is not clear, for example, the question that you are giving is not clear, then the answer will also be not satisfactory. And then there is no use of blaming AI, right? So if you say, I imagine that you want to create a good morning image. Okay, let us take it as a thing. Your prompt can be, I used ChatGPT once and also Meta. And rather than ChatGPT, Meta can give you more images because ChatGPT needs subscription after a period. Okay, more than 3 or 4 images cannot be generated on ChatGPT in free subscription. I mean, if you are a paid subscriber, you can get a lot of images. So I started using Meta. Once or twice I have used, not for good morning images, but for creating some posters. Okay, for my spoken English classes. So the prompt that I gave was, Hi Meta, I want a spoken English poster to be created containing the following information. And then I gave all the information that I wanted to make in my poster. And finally, I got a poster. At first, I got a very good poster. And again, with a small modification, I asked. And that time, it did not give me a response up to my expectation. However, I kept on trying by giving different prompts because I understood that the prompt was not proper. Even though my language, grammatical structure, everything was correct, the way I tried to convince Mita was not very good. So I kept on trying, and then finally I got an image and I was satisfied with that. I will just share 1 or 2 images by the end of this session. Okay. I had so far created wallpapers for World Water Day and then tuition poster, spoken English classes poster, and yeah, the last one was for Mother's Day. Okay, so I will just share it in the group after the class. All right. Okay. Now we are slowly moving on to Google Gemini. So after Google Gemini, we have Grammarly to discuss, then DecoHere, Ideogram, and Canva. Okay. So the first two, that is ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Grammarly. The first three are based on texting. Okay, text messages are given more importance. So first, let us see what is Google Gemini. Yeah, Soundarya, can you read the definition?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Google Gemini. Gemini is your personal, proactive, and powerful AI assistant from Google. Try it for free to help with work, school, and at home for whatever inspires you.
Okay, so Gemini or Google Gemini is your personal, proactive, and powerful AI assistant from Google. So Meta is based from Meta company. Chat GPT is from OpenAI. Google Gemini is from, the name itself says it is by Google. So you can try it for free to help with work, school, and at home for whatever question you come across. So Google Gemini is, guys, it is free. Google Gemini Pro subscription is also there, and you can use it if you can afford it. That's fine. I think for certain broadband, like certain broadband users, you are having that Google Gemini subscription for free. Because I use Geo and I have got that Pro subscription free for 1 year. But the saddest part is I'm not able to use it properly because of lack of time. But I think after this session, I think I will use. Okay, so just a minute. I have shared this screen, Google screen. Gemini can be, are you all able to see the screen, Google?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so those who are using your mobile phone or laptop or desktop, no worries. You can see the icon will be same in all. Okay, so here the first one is search by voice. You don't have to go to that now. The second one is search by image, and the third one is AI mode. Can you all see that?
Yes, ma'am.
AI mode, okay. And also there is one plus sign here. This plus symbol is nothing but you can upload certain files or images or some GIF to get the information about that particular file. If you want to know more about an image or a file or a document, you can upload it. That is what this plus sign indicates. So now we are slowly moving on to this AI mode. I'm clicking it. Okay, so here you can see I have given, okay, usually you can see hope and faith images. Okay, I just wanted a beautiful wallpaper indicating hope and faith. Okay, so when I gave this input, this was the answer. So these are certain images that I got that day. I mean, nearly a couple of months back. Okay, so there are different images given from different websites. So one is where there is hope, there is faith. Where there is faith, there is miracles. Likewise. Okay, so now this is something that we do casually, that we do every time. But now I imagine I want a more detailed image. Okay, maybe like this. I want the image of hope with the picture of a pigeon. Okay, so let me type my prompt here. Can you all see ask anything? Ask
Yes,
Yes,
anything.
ma'am.
Can you all see? Yes,
yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Okay, so I'm typing here. Okay, I'm typing here. Hi Gemini. This is not compulsory. Okay, hi Gemini. So I just sent it. So now I'm saying, yeah, Google Gemini can be installed as an app also. Okay. So my question is, I Yeah, so it's asking me, hi there, how can I help you build on your search for hope and faith images today? So imagine I want a wallpaper for my phone. Okay, so let me type like this. I want a beautiful wallpaper on on hope and faith with the image of a white pigeon sitting on a tree. Okay, so my prompt is like this. The theme is hope and faith, but the image that I wish to get is the theme of hope and faith should be given along with a white pigeon sitting on a tree. Let me see what comes as the prompt. So the image is generated with Nano Banana 2. It is showing generating image with Nano Banana. Nano Banana, guys, seriously, I have not used because I am not interested in that. That's the reason. But Google Gemini's part is this nano banana. And let's see what image it gives. Oh God, really beautiful, no? See? Hope and faith. May your heart find peace and your soul find strength. I will just download this image. Yes, I will just download this image. I will take you to that image.
मस्त
Hold
बाहेर
on.
हात पाठवू शकते.
Just a minute. This is the image, guys. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
hope and faith. Yeah, and also there is a quote: "May your heart
Yes,
find
ma'am.
peace and your soul find strength." You can even share it with someone whom you want. Okay. So likewise, you can create different prompts. Okay. So in the during the last vacation class, I was asking you all to give certain prompts, but today, due to lack of time, I am just giving you one example. You can do it at your home. Each one can try. And in the last class, Saundarya had shared a few pictures of spoken English class, AI class, and that was very nice. And you did it using ChatGPT, right? I think she used ChatGPT or Gemini, I think. Okay, so that was very good. Okay, so this is all about Google Gemini. Is anyone having any doubts in using this Google Gemini?
No, ma'am.
If you're
No,
having
ma'am.
doubts, definitely we can clarify, no problem. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I will show you one more thing. Now there is one question. Should the overall color scheme be changed to something else like a sunrise pink or a cool blue twilight? So the same image can be modified in a better way, either with a sunrise pink or a cool blue twilight. Let me write like this. I want the same image in the sunrise pink. Okay, since it is about hope and faith, no, let me give the theme of sunrise. I want the same image in the sunrise pink. Let's see how it comes. The image will be the same, but the small difference, the rising of the sun in a pinky shade will also be there. Let us see how it comes. If you're not satisfied with this image, you can keep on giving more prompts and it will give you the best image that it can give you. Okay. So you can keep on trying, and that is one of the best benefits of Google Gemini. In Chat GPT, you have a limitation, but in Gemini and Meta, you don't have that limitation. Yeah. See the sunrise, the pinkish color. Pink sunrise is also now included. Now, if I want to see it in blue twilight, okay, let me give that also. How about the cool blue twilight? So, what is a twilight? Does anyone know?
What, ma'am?
What is a twilight?
Twilight is
Meaning,
the time between the sunset and the night time when the
exactly.
sun sets, right?
Exactly. So, it is the point between the sunset and the complete arrival of darkness. Exactly. That is called twilight. Oh, very beautiful, right? Hope and faith. Actually, I like this one more than the first
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
This one is very nice, no? Okay, let me actually save it. It's really good. Yeah, okay. I will also share this in the group. No, don't worry. Yeah, I will download it. And you will have two options. One is to download, and the other one you will have an option to share. If I click on share, it will ask me through which app I want to share. Like either you can share through WhatsApp or Facebook or whatever through Bluetooth. Okay, so I have not connected WhatsApp on my device. So yeah, likewise, you are having a lot of options. Okay, so that is how, and through mail, if you want to share through mail, that's also possible. You can save it on Microsoft, OneDrive, anything. Okay, guys. So now we can slowly move on to the third app, that is Grammarly. Grammarly is mainly focusing on developing one's writing skills, not in generation of image or graphics. Grammarly is an English language development app. Okay, so Santoshi, can you read the explanation?
Okay, ma'am. Grammarly is an English language writing assistant software tool. It reviews the spelling, grammar, and the tone of a piece of writing, as well as identifying possibilities instead of plagiarism. It can also suggest style and tonal recommendations to users and produce writing prompts which is generated AI capabilities.
Okay, so Grammarly is an English language writing assistant software tool. It reviews the spelling, grammar, and the tone of a piece of writing, as well as identifying possible errors, as well as instances of plagiarism. So, what is meant by plagiarism? Plagiarism is a term that you have to know right now. Plagiarism is nothing but copy pasting. Okay, so there are many instances where we have copied and pasted some contents, knowingly or not, we have done it either for our school assignments or college assignments. Mostly it would be less in the college assignments because by the time you reach college, definitely you will know what is plagiarism. Plagiarism is strictly prohibited when it comes to your UG or PG, and especially for students who do research like PhD, or if they are doing MPhil or something, then plagiarism is strictly prohibited. Plagiarism is copying someone else's content and pasting it on your content. Okay, so Grammarly will help you detect if that particular content has any plagiarism. So it is an English language writing assistant tool, and it can check your spelling, it can check the grammar, grammatical structure of your sentence, and also it can check the tone of your writing. For example, imagine you wrote a letter and that looks like an informal letter. Now you want it to sound like a formal letter. There is an option for it in that the generate descriptive, formal, informal. Likewise, you are having five options. Just you choose formal, and then your content will completely get converted to a formal letter, and that will have the same content, same subject as what you had written. The only thing is the difference in the tone. ஓகே இப்போ ஹாய் அப்படிங்கிறதும் greetings அப்படிங்கிறதும் டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா? For an informal letter, you can write hi, how are you? But if it is a formal letter, it should be greetings. Hope you are doing well. Or greetings. I hope this message finds you well. That is the difference. The content or the meaning is the same, but the tone has to be different. Also, it can help you detect plagiarism. Then Grammarly can also suggest certain styles. அதுதான் நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி ஃபார்மல் வேணுமா, இன்ஃபார்மல் வேணுமா, டிஸ்கிரிப்டிவ் வேணுமா, entertaining இருக்கணுமா. And it can also suggest tonal recommendations. What tone you want your content to be written in to users and produce writing from prompts with its generative AI capabilities. So now I'm slowly taking you to Grammarly. Just type Grammarly. Take the first one.
Ma'am,
Yes, Soundarya.
ma'am, what is descriptive, ma'am?
What is?
Descriptive.
Descriptive means you can give a prompt and based on that it will give you a content. If you're not very good at writing something like a short story or something, just give a prompt and it will give you a beautiful story. Okay, that is descriptive.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for example, let me take this one. Okay. Nearly a year back, I had started writing this, okay, but I could not complete it because of certain reasons. Ponniyin Selvan 1 and 2 were very famous movies directed by Maniratnam sir in Tamil. And it was a pan-Indian movie. Okay, I think there is some other thing. Just a minute. Apart from Ponniyin Selvan, I had also written, yeah, okay. Okay, let me take this again. Okay, so here you can see Ponniyin Selvan is a historical fiction novel by Indian author Kalki Krishnamurthy written in Tamil. It was it was first serialized in the weekly editions of Kalki, a Tamil magazine. So here, this was written by me. Okay, this was my content, and let me give a heading for that. Ponniyin Selvan, the Great Epic. Okay, let this be the heading. So here, there was one mistake that Grammarly spotted. Instead of serialized, Serialized, it says you can go with the American spelling, Seraliscd. Can you see? It is showing me a correction. It
Yes,
is
ma'am.
showing me a suggestion. Yeah, so I can either accept it or dismiss it. That's up to me, but I wish to accept it. So, okay. And then sometimes it asks you to get the plus subscription. Not necessary. Still, I have not taken any subscription. I'm using the free version only. And also, this is a correction. It was first serialized in the weekly editions of Kalki. This is more better. Okay. And then I can write like this. I will take another example. Uh, Ponniyin Selvan. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a minute. Ponniyin Selvan was published as 5 volumes, which was later in 2023. I'm sorry, 2023 and in 2024, respectively, released as films by the iconic director, iconic film director, okay, iconic film director Sri Maniratnam, okay, Sri or Thiru, okay, anyways, Thiru Maniratnam, okay. So now let us see what are the mistakes here. So instead of writing it was first serialized, okay, that is correct. Next is you can see Ponniyin Selvan was published as 5 volumes. So instead of was published, this showing me some other correction. Improve your text அப்படின்னு காட்டுறது. If I click on that, oh, so I have to get a plus subscription. Okay. So Ponniyin Selvan was published as 5 volumes, which was later அப்படிங்கிறத which were later னு மாத்தணும். Because 5 volumes அப்படிங்கும்போது volumes is plural, right? So it should not be which was, which were. So those that are underlined in red color are major errors in your spellings and in your subject verb agreement, what we studied yesterday, SB agreement. So in subject verb agreement or grammatical corrections, you can identify the red underlining, whereas for yellow underlining, it requires a subscription. So just ignore that, no problem, because what you have written is also fine. Ponniyin Selvan was published as 5 volumes. That is also okay. Which was அப்படிங்கிறது change it to which were. So here you can see that the right side, which were later. So accept the mistake. And then which were later in 2023 and 2024. After 2024, a comma is needed and in is not to be repeated two times. Okay, so already in 2023 போட்டதுனால I purposefully made that mistake because in 2023 and 24 அப்படி எழுதினா போரும். But in two times போட வேண்டாம். That is what it's showing. Respectively released as films by the iconic film director Thirumaniratnam. This is okay. So this is how Grammarly will help you to make your writing in a better way. And see, it is also showing my score. My score is so far 89 out of 100. Okay, so with constant practice in Grammarly, you can develop the best. Okay, your content will also become the best. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is how you have to keep practicing. Actually, for Grammarly itself, we can dedicate one day. Okay, let us see if that is possible one day. Okay, and yeah, now we are slowly moving on to the next one. It is DECOHERE AI. I think today with DECOHERE, we can give a break. And in the next class, we can discuss ideogram and CANVA. Following that, we have the benefits and conclusion also. Okay. So next class, we can again come across Grammarly if you want. So now we are slowly moving on to DECOHERE. DECOHERE is not a text app or it is not an AI tool to give you text messages. Rather, it requires a stable internet connection because this is a video and a graphic making AI tool. Okay, the name is DECOHERE AI. Yeah, so Devanshi has raised her hand. Can you please read the definition, Devanshi?
Decore AI is a powerful video generator that uses AI to make video creation easily. Allows you to generate videos from images in real time, offering a creative toolkit that enables the creations of unique content that cannot be filmed.
Okay, thank you. So DecoHere AI is a powerful video making tool. It's a video generator that uses AI to make video creation easy. It allows you to generate videos from images in real time, offering a creative toolkit that enables the creation of unique content that cannot be filmed. So sometimes the contents that DecoHere gives look very natural that even cameras can't create those kinds of images. So now I am slowly taking you to DecoHere. Deco here AI அப்படின்னு போயிட்டு அதுல ஃப்ரீன்னு இருக்கு. You can click on that. Click on the first heading. And there is just one drawback in Deco here. You can produce the images, but I would not say it's a drawback. It's actually the watermark of Deco here. Just like when you produce images using Meta, below the image towards the right end, you can see in the bottom right end, Meta AI ன்னு எழுதியிருக்கும் இல்லையா? Similarly, in Deco here AI also, that Deco here dot AI ன்னு இருக்கும். But that is not a drawback actually, because you are not working as a graphic creator or a graphic designer now. Simply you are students. So you don't have to take the subscription to remove that watermark. Let that watermark be there, okay? Because that is not necessary now. All right, so now I'm just clicking on get started. Okay, it's asking my email ID, just a minute. I already have an account here. So these are the types of images that you will get. See, a cat in the form of an astronaut. Very creative, no? Oh, some code has come. Just a minute, guys. So our session ends at 12:15. Okay, just a minute. I have to say, give in the OTP. 1 second. So guys, so far we studied how to use ChatGPT, then Meta you already know, then Google Gemini, and then Grammarly. Okay, so these apps are very useful that you can use it in your everyday life. Deco here is not very commonly used, but once you come across any assignments or something, this app will definitely help you. Okay. Okay, so here you can see it's showing me that I can create 200 real-time images in 1 day. So I'm just claiming it. Okay. Yeah, so I can create nearly 200 images in 1 day. Let us go for creating some characters. Okay, let us take the first one. Today we can work on characters and your own AI character. Okay, so characters will be like you can generate photorealistic images on popular characters. So this really looks like a real-time photo, right? But this is not a real person. This is AI generated. Are you able to identify the difference?
No, ma'am.
It's very difficult, but yes, if you zoom or something like, okay, nowadays we come across a lot of reels and videos made using AI information. Sometimes it even betrays the audience. But with practice, once you start watching it frequently, then you will understand, okay, which is real and which is AI generated. So now let us see browsing some characters. Here I would like to get your suggestions also. So there are certain public characters here. Let me go with the first one. Public characters are like these are certain characters created by the people who use deco here. So this is one, this is one. So there are different kinds of images. Okay. So this is a girl who sits and listens or studies something. If you want to save this image also, I can do. For example, I want to save this. So Yeah, this option is there, I think. Okay, so I have to wait for that. Okay, so these are certain images that I had created earlier. Financial literacy, you all attended that session, right? So see, for financial literacy, I created this image. And my prompt was based on that. I want a poster for financial literacy, which should be an interesting uh, image or a wallpaper for the students or the kids who are attending the session. So that's why it was fully covered with some natural elements and a kangaroo is sitting there. Okay, then another image is like this one, with the help of certain symbols of money, currency. Next one was like this with the help of animals. Okay. So my prompt was basically a poster on financial literacy to entertain children. That was my question. And similarly, this was again another creation. I wanted to create this to say that Ram killed Ravana. Ram is a warrior and Ravana was a giant. Ravana was a demon. But Ram was a gentleman. He was a warrior. Ravana was a gigantic demon. So this is how AI generated images are. So Ravana's face is not at all like this according to what we had studied in Ramayana, what we had learned. But this is something different with 10 hands. Rama is very good, but Ravana is not as what I expected. But still, to explain this to kids that Ravana was a demon, this is enough. Okay, so different kinds of demonic images are represented here. All right. So now let us just try one image here. Okay. I want to build a character, just like this woman character. I want a girly figure. Okay, even manly figures also. See, someone had created Albert Einstein. See, Albert Einstein in different forms. It's really good, right? Just a minute, guys. I have to plug into my charger. Okay, think of a prompt. Think of a prompt. We will give two prompts today. Any two prompts can be given. And those who are ready with your prompts, just raise your hands. You have to create a character, and whatever you imagine for your character to have, you can say those points. Let us see how DECOHERE gives them. Okay, so who is ready? Is it Palak?
Ma'am?
Yeah. Do you want to give a prompt? You have raised your hands.
No, ma'am.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, okay, all right. So what about Soundarya? Can you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mary
Marie
Curie.
Curie doing some chemical reactions.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's try that. Um, Mary Curie doing some chemical reactions. Okay, so let me choose this third one, create a character. Okay, public characters are those that are already created. Next is my characters. I have not created so far. Next is creating a character. So the gender is woman, right? And age maybe, let us take 25 to 39. Eyes, okay, it is asking us to create characters like that. Let me give black eyes, okay, or black eyes is enough. Hairstyle is again asked. I'm not very sure of Marie Curie's hairstyle, so shall we choose the second one, medium?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hair color can be golden is not there. Let me choose brown. Oh, this is something that doesn't suit Marie Curie. Okay. Okay, let me take an average. Okay. Ethnicity is again. Marie Curie belongs to which country? UK?
Poland, madam.
Poland, right? Okay. So let me take white. Okay. Okay. So this does not give you Marie Curie's image. Let us see first what image this gives. Okay. I have to upgrade. Just a minute. Generate. Earlier it was not asking for any upgradation. Now it is asking for an upgradation. Okay, then, so we will slowly go back. For upgradation, you have to pay. That is what it is asking. So let me try a character of myself. Create your own character. Again, you have to choose the same thing. But there is an option where you can give prompts as well. Just a minute. I had tried it before. Yeah, generate image is there, no? You can give that. Ah, yes. Here you can see. I want an image of Mary Curie working on a chemical, a chemical reaction. Yes? Am I correct, Soundarya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us see. Image of Mary Curie. Oh, again, it's asking for subscription. When I was using this nearly 6 months back, no, it was not asking that. Oh God, this is how the subscription goes. Okay. So Deco here has changed its working, I think. Anyways, you can do one thing, since we are having limited time now, you can keep trying forming free images on Deco. Okay. Let me give the same prompt here again. I want an image of Mary Curie working on. Is this Mary Curie? No, this is Helen Keller, right? Or is this Mary Curie?
No, ma'am.
Chemical experiment. Okay, let us give like this. Let us see what comes. So this is a random prompt. Yes. According to AI, this is Mary Curie. That's what it shows. Okay, instead of Mary Curie, let me take someone else. I want an image of Helen Keller. I want an image of Helen Keller listening to a song. Though you may not get the appropriate image, yeah. See, it is very similar because we know that Helen Keller was a blind and deaf woman, and she was a genius actually, and but still she uses the braille system and she writes. See, these are the different images that you get. Either you can opt with this, or yeah, this is again another one. So AI generated images will not be as exactly as the real one. That is, of course, we need to accept that. And again, this is something more realistic because it is based on the situation. These are called real-time AI images. So for this, you don't need any subscription. Okay. So some pictures may not be good for you, but some look very appealing. So for example, this one looks good. Yeah, this one again, I did not like this because she used the braille system. However, this is not a picture that we have seen very commonly. Whereas this is something that we have come across many times. So if I want to download it, I can again save it. Yeah, I can save this picture. Okay, it goes like that. So Decode here is nowadays asking for subscription. That is the sad part. But to create real-time AI images, you can do it for free. Okay. So this is all about Deco here, guys. Just you have to type decohere.ai. That's enough. Okay. So in the next class, we will discuss on ideogram. Ideogram is again an AI image generating tool followed by Canva. Canva is then something that gives you so many things. Okay, not just image generation, but also making posters, greeting cards, placards, YouTube thumbnails, and a lot of things. Okay, even our YouTube thumbnail was generated using Canva only. Okay, I hope you like that. Okay, and then benefits of AI. It's a very short description and conclusion. All right. So then, can we wind up today's session?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
kindly send the work that you do today.
Yeah, sure. I will share you the images. Okay, the PDF cannot be shared actually in the group, but the activities that we conducted today can be shared. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, and thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much, students. So we will meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock for our spoken English class. Okay, and tomorrow we will start a new topic, and that will be an interesting one. So see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Have a
Bye,
great
Thanks,
ma'am.
madam.